assist teams in the NBA.
This is how basketball was intended to be played. A team offense, making the extra pass, moving the ball. This is the type of basketball that basketball people love to watch.
It's a beautiful brand of ball for sure. Just a joy to watch. All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. Here's Claxton. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Claxton. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Basket counts.
What touch from the inside. Lillard being assertive and wanting to convert in close.
Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Screen by Claxton. Here's Bridges. Second chance effort. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Claxton's got his second basket.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Now here's Bridges. Outside Finney-Smith. Out to the right wing. Nurkic against Johnson. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And Claxton gets the bucket.
He's taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Here's Dinwiddie. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Lillard against Dinwiddie. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
Dinwiddie against Lillard. Dinwiddie outside. Outside Finney-Smith. No good on the 3. Portland leading. Simons passes to Nurkic. For 3, here's Lillard. The rebound by the Nets. Bridges outside. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And here tonight to watch his former team, it's half man, half amazing. Vince Carter.
And unfortunately, the Nets' performance, not that amazing thus far. They got to channel some of that VC and get their game up.
Thibault finds Grant. Here's Thibault. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by Lillard.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
It's Bridges on the wing. He's covered by Simons. And the basket by Bridges.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Portland has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Grant outside. Back to Lillard. The three is up. Gets the three ball to go. Lillard's got 11.
Oh, the moment Lillard crosses half court, you better pick him up. A scorer with unlimited range.
Right side Johnson. There's the drive. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Anthony Simons. The free throw dropped for Johnson. Sharp, he's checked in for Portland. And Johnson drops them both. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Sharp. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Nets. Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Finney-Smith. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's the Nets leading by a point. Stay. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Out to Lillard. Shoots over Bridges. That one rolls around and rims out.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
Curry with it. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Thibault. Grant, the pass to Lillard. To the middle. It's stolen by Johnson. Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Timeout. Starting.
Time to make some noise for your Brooklyn.
Simmons is checked in for Finney-Smith.
Show some love.
Lillard against Curry. And he lobs it up. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Lillard can't get it to go. The Nets with the lead. Now Curry looking for his first basket still in this one. From deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And between Jason Kidd and LeBron James, RJ, you played with some incredible passers in your day. What was that like, running alongside those guys?
Well, it's just amazing. Jason Kidd, LeBron James, these guys can get you the ball when you don't even know that you're open. That's what's fun. And it's even more fun kind of sitting back and watching them and seeing how they read the floor. Two of the greatest to ever do it.
Here's Claxton, and he banks in the layup. Claxton's got 8.
Rock the baby. Working the size advantage inside.
Lillard outside. Grant outside. Lets it go from deep. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one.
And we know Lillard can score, but he's showing nice awareness with the pass to his open teammate.
And there's the call on Jusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul of the game. Simons is checked in for Sharp.
Blazers substitution. Anthony Simons.
Curry against Thibault. The 3 is up. Curry's shot is off.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Nurkic finds Lillard. Back to Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, the big man, Nurkic, from super close range. And Yusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute.
And Grant gets it to go.
Jeremy Grant, 3.
The Nets have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Lillard against Curry. This one for 3. The shot comes out, and it's Portland the other way. And we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's a great veteran presence from Nurkic. Not a star player by any means, but a player everyone would want on their team.
Here's Simmons, and it's Simmons slamming it home.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Lillard, and the dunk by Lillard.
You expect big numbers from Lillard on offense. His productive habits always seem to pay off.
Thibault with it, now guarded by Curry. Simons passes to Thibault. Back to Simons. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Bridges passes to Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
As point guards go, I don't know that anyone can throw it down like Simmons. He dunks more than most centers do.
Simons outside. To the right side. Here's Nurkic. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Nurkic has gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
And here's Curry for 3. Nails it from 3. And the Nets lead by 2. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
For 3, here's Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the court right now for Portland, Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Jeremy Grant out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Eubanks in at the 5. And the basket by Curry.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
To the inside, Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
And you know Lillard loves setting up his guys. He's got a great eye for where to move the ball.
Outside Curry. Over Lillard. Curry's shot is off. Portland leading. Lillard passes to Simons. Back to Lillard. No good from outside. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Simmons with it. Eubanks is there. And the foul on Ben Simmons.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Well, Portland's shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Well, thinking about the Aussie Ben Simmons. Such an impressive defender.
Honestly, he's a defensive player of the year caliber player every year, mainly due to his ability to guard any position. This is the type of versatility that isn't seen very often.
The 3 from Curry. Poked loose. It's stolen by Thibault. Back to Simons. Fires for three. Connects from downtown. And now a 6-point Trailblazer lead.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Grant with a steal. Right side Thibault. Pass to Eubanks. Out to Lillard. Oh, it's stolen away. Now here's Simmons. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Thomas. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Curry with it. He's picked up by Lillard. That one goes. Count it.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Claxton, he's checked in for O'Neal. Johnson comes in for Harris. Bridges, he's checked in for Thomas. And it's Dinwiddie in for Curry.
The range Dame possesses is exceptional. That's what it takes to be logo Lillard.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. To the paint. Here's Claxton. And he goes in for the dunk.
He's getting after it, but needs some help if they're going to get it done.
Eubanks the screen. Here's Lillard. Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
There's a minute 26 left in the third quarter. Bridges passes to Simmons. And a nice finish on the layup. Now just a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Here's Lillard. Uses the glass on the layup. Lillard's got 26 points.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Dinwiddie against Lillard. The kick out to Simmons. Driving to the basket. Tries yet again. And he lays it in. Simmons has gotten 4 this quarter.
Physical play from Simmons chasing down the offensive board, making sure his team converts on this trip.
Great open look there.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Dinwiddie, no good.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Here's Sharp. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Dinwiddie. And he lobs it up top. Hammers the lob through.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Whew, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Cameron Johnson out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. So that's the Nets 5. Claxton. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists in the game.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Trailblazers. And the Blazers making a change here. Simons checked in. So it's Brooklyn now. Pass to Bridges. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
The first one falls.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn.
Bridges hits them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Portland leading. Nurkic, a screen on Bridges. Pass to Nurkic. Counted from distance.
Yeah, when Nurkic is healthy, he's a difference maker for his team.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And here's Nurkic for 3. They get it again. Here's Lillard. And he was fouled, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action.
The previous play is
In every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take it.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Appreciate the report, Ali. Dinwiddie with it. He's picked up by Lillard. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Bridges outside. Screen by Claxton. 4 on the clock.
Just a capable defender. For Nurkic, it's about being in position and using his length to contest shots.
For 3, Bridges. Goes back up. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Portland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Pass to Simons. For 3, here's Lillard. Drains the triple. Lillard's got 18 points now here in the second half.
You cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. And the ball out of play. The Trailblazers will have it. 4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Lillard outside. Thibault passes to Lillard. On the wing, Simons. Takes a 3. Back to Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
All the way up. Mercy. Lillard throwing it down.
Simmons with a screen on Lillard. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. And it's Portland with a rebound. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Simons. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Dinwiddie with it. Pass to Johnson. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Portland has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Right side Simmons to stop the drought. Rebounded by Nurkic.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's Simons. Okay, look out.
Man.
Wow.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Here's Claxton. Rebounded by Nurkic.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Trailblazers.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Damian Lillard.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work. Ooh, you hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
Lillard outside. Thibault on the wing. Back to Lillard. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Here's Lillard. Shot clock at 5. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Fires from deep. Claxton with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Simmons, the pass to Johnson. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And again, it's the Nets missing. Now a timeout called by Portland. They're leading by 12. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
Also, we've seen some wild finishes in our time. You can't afford to lose focus for just 1 second.
Simons outside. He takes it in, and he dunks it down.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Timeout called. Portland. They're on top by 14. 3 seconds left to play in the fourth.
Make some noise, everyone.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Misses. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
And welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get fun things for sure tonight, Doris. There'll be no lack of effort from either side. That comes across in their rebounding numbers and going for those 50-50 balls.
These are two teams that take a tremendous amount of pride in their work habits. They have a requirement to get on the floor if there's a loose ball. You're willing to crash the boards on every possession. Neither team wants to be outworked.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap. Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. But it's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Now, here's Dinwiddie.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Now, Dinwiddie. On the wing, Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. He dishes it to Williams. Here's Horford. Here's Smart. No good from outside. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Bridges inside. He's covered by Brown. Finney Smith passes to Johnson. There's the pass to Claxton. Here's Dinwiddie. Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now here's Smart. Williams in the post. Dinwiddie covering. Williams can't get it to go. Nets leading by 4.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And doors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
Smart wide open, he fired. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Bridges against Brown. Bridges attacking. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Robert Williams.
How about that drive from Mikal Bridges? Draw the contact, young sir.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
I'll tell you, allow an athlete like Jaylen Brown to get this close, it's going to be finished and finished strong.
He lobs it up. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Shoots the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Brown's got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by 4. Inside.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Outside, Horford. Brown outside. Fires the 3. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Smart kicks to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Johnson. And that one hits back iron.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Here's Finney Smith. And a miss there on the triple. Celtics trail by 6. Tatum, that's for 2. The offensive rebound. Here's Smart. Left side Williams. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the first. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
Well, at 6'7", this is a forward Jaylen Brown who handles it well, cuts his way right through the defense.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Nets lead by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the...
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Ben Simmons is out there with Johnson. Then it's Curry. Then it's Bridges. And it's Claxton in at the 5, patrolling the paint. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
So impressive is the athleticism of Ben Simmons.
Johnson against Tatum. Brown outside. To the middle. A fader. Horford no luck.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm. And even when the stats aren't there, Horford still just finds a way to have an impact on the game.
Al is such a high IQ player, right, GA? He always puts himself in the right position. He's an exceptional defender. He's cross-positionally able on the defensive end. He can space the floor as a three-point shooter. You can put him at the 4 or 5 spots. So valuable.
Tatum. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Bridges for 3. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul.
A minute and a half gone here in the 2nd quarter. Here's Curry with the 3, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting, but there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Oh, Marcus Smart, a tenacious defender, which doesn't always show up, I think, sometimes, Doris, on the statistical sheet after the game.
Well, and in fact, Kevin, different teams have different defensive metrics trying to measure that impact. All you have to do, though, with Marcus Smart is watch the guy work on that end. The way he tracks the play, the way he anticipates, just the energy he brings on the defensive end changes the equation. Boy, you get a real glimpse of the explosiveness of Jaylen Brown. What a big-time finish.
For 3, Bridges nailed from three-point land. Bridges has got the lead up to 10 now for Brooklyn. And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. 5 on the clock. Curry passes to Bridges. 14 feet away. And he overshot that one, missing. Celtics trail by 10. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
The drive by Simmons. Brown against Johnson. Brown kicks to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
There's 1:17 left in the first half. Here's Curry, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Nets shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Seth Curry gives testament to the fact that you do not have to be drafted to find your way to being an integral part of teams. This guy's a tremendous basketball player.
Harris is checked in for the Nets. Thomas comes in for Mikal Bridges. Brown kicks to Horford. Jacks up a 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Well, the incredible shooting touch of Al Horford. He added that range game during his time in Atlanta.
50 seconds left in the first half of the game. Curry looking it over. Out to Harris. Takes a 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The very quick response from deep by Joe Harris. We love it.
Here's Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum. An incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
The Celtics making a switch here. Griffin's checked in for Williams. Alinari comes in for Al Horford. Derek White's checked in for Brown. And Brogdon subbed in for Smart.
Boy, Ben Simmons, one of the most highly scrutinized players in the NBA, but I don't think you can doubt any of his defensive abilities. Cross-positional and big-time asset on that end.
And he makes that one.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
"17 seconds left now here in the second. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Off target with his 3. Here's Simmons, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
Oh my goodness, the creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now. Don't hurt him, Ben.
It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Brogdon.
Hey, he turns a difficult situation of duress into a simple basket with precision.
And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Nets. They lead by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Celtics trail by 7. On the court right now for the Celtics. Brogdon out there with White. Then it's Williams. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Muscala in at the 5. Outside, White. A 3-ball. A rebound by the Nets. They've led by as much as 10. Finney Smith passes to Dinwiddie. There's the lob to the hoop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. There's the pick. White dishes to Williams. Back to White from outside the arc. No good.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Feeds to Bridges. And stolen by White. Takes the three. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Nets leading by 9. Here's Claxton. He's got 15. Here's Dinwiddie. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And White kicks to Brogdon. Back to White. The three. They get it back. Gallinari outside. Tries again. The shot misses. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Pass to Claxton. Back to Bridges. Puts up a three. Claxton no good. Celtics trail by 11. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
Well, just tremendous quickness and great release by Danilo Gallinari. Catch and shoot is easy money for him.
Got that one up quick. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 11 now for Brooklyn.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. There's Williams with the three. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Gallinari. Out to White. Fires from deep. Pass to Williams. And here's White. And he drives in. And White with the stuff.
Soaring in for the dunk. Derek White. My goodness.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Brogdon against Dinwiddie. Here's Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 5. Passes it to Johnson. Down low. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Nets making a switch here. Simmons is checked in.
Ben Simmons.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 9 points. Williams kicks to White. 51 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Brogdon against Dinwiddie. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Gallinari missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Williams can't get it to go. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
Yeah, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
So Boston ends up going with the new group. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Brooklyn leading by 11. Dinwiddie outside. And there's the pass to Johnson. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. On the wing, Brown. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists in the game.
And guys, increasingly we've seen Jaylen Brown willing to shoulder the offensive burden and boy, the ability just blossoming.
And so it's Brooklyn in control with the 9-point lead.
Your next.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. We've got Bridges. Cameron Johnson is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Claxton in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie right side. There's a screen. There's the 3. Traps in the tray. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nets.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Fires for 3. Lock at 6. Here's Tatum. Got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Nets leading by 12. Dinwiddie outside. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Dinwiddie right side. Bridges inside. Brown on him. Williams with the block. The 3 from Tatum. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Simmons slams it in.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Smart passes to Williams. Outside, Smart. The kick out to Brown, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Simmons, and then Simmons slams it in.
Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Celtics trail by 16. Here's Brown. That one's off. Still out of sync. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's Claxton. Back to Bridges. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and stolen by Williams. Tatum on the wing. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside, Smart. Williams has a screen for Brown. Johnson with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 16. In the corner, it's Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Tatum kicks to Brown. And he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Nets.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding
the open man, gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. Smart leading the charge. And stolen by Simmons. Bridges with it. Williams picks him up. Got a piece of it. And Brooklyn with another turnover here.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Boston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Smart dishes to Brown. Launches a three. He can't get that one, so Brooklyn will take it the other way. Simmons looking it over. Bridges against Williams. Shot clock at 6. And then Simmons slams it in.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Brown inside the line, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Simmons with it. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen.
And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point guard position.
All the rumors swirling about the Blazers and whether they trade Damian Lillard or not, but they decided to keep him in Portland, build around him, and try to make the most of this shining star's window.
Now here's Brown. Knocks it down from distance.
This speaks to Brown's desire to become a focal point of this offense. He's such a confident shooter now.
Pass to Simons. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Putting some extra juice on that tomahawk, fellas. No one is going to stop that.
Man, when he's coming in with that level of force, that's just too much right there. Right, and when the Blazers shook things up, many thought they'd do a full rebuild, Brent.
Yeah, but B.A., how do you get full value for a guy like Damian Lillard? I just don't think the return coming back would equate to that. So they've reworked the roster, and we'll see if these guys can get back to postseason play and then rely on Dame time.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
And Grant, one of those big guys that gets up off the ground like a guard. Love to see him throw it down.
Tatum finds Brown. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Brown's got 6.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Kicks it out to Smart. Back to Brown. Outside Tatum. Outside Brown. Shot clock at 6. Wide open look. And it's Boston scoring again.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Lillard passes to Grant. Here's Simons.
Yes, sir! That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass. While we've seen Anthony Simons gradually progress over time and given opportunity with Lillard being hurt last year. And this guy is showing that he's an offensive guy and ready to explode.
Smart against Lillard. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And Brent Simons is one of those guards you love having in your rotation.
Yep, a volume three-point shooter. And the one thing about NBA that's standing out is the ability off the bounce to get to that shot. He's very good at a young age.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Grant finds Nurkic. Got it.
Think about Nurkic and how great it is to see him back on the floor. That horrific leg injury back in March of 2019.
Brown against Simons. Brown passes to Smart. Here's Horford. Oh, got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
And here's Brown for 3. He gets it in there. Brown's got 10 points in the game. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Pass to Thibault.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Back to Lillard.
2 minutes.
It's stolen by Smart. Down low. Williams. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
Lillard. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
And Jeremy Grant is one of those guys that's capable of highlight dunks on a nightly basis. That time, vicious finish.
Horford for 3. The offensive rebound. Brown against Simons. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
Inside, here's Grant, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And you talk about a basketball family. Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers, I mean, plenty of competition growing up.
Tatum from long range. Rebounded by Nurkic.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Dumps it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Here's Brown, and the Celtics tack on two more.
That's a needle in a haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
To the inside. Thibault finds Grant. Grant with a screen on Smart, and here's Lillard from beyond the arc. The long-distance three is buried.
And this is where Lillard is most dangerous. He's going to look to shoot a lot of threes.
Kicks it out to Smart. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That'll be a second foul of the game. Sharp, he's checked in for Simons.
Team foul. Now the lineup for your Trailblazers. Sharp.
Here's Brown. He's got 14. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Shot from the top of the key. And the Celtics tack on two more.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court. And it also keeps the bench fired up.
Lillard outside. Back to Grant. 1 second left. Here's Nurkic. It's been all about Jaylen Brown for Boston. An insane quarter. No one can stop him. More 2K action.
Fans, have a big round of applause for your Trailblazers youth stance team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. That's the group for Portland starting the second. Free throw good, Lillard.
You look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, and there's just no shortage of clutch moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
Nurkic using those active hands and just kick-starting the offense in the fast break.
Boston trailing. And with Lillard, he has to be considered among the best point guards of this generation, Brent.
Well, he said some interesting things with regards to comparisons, B.A. There's only one player at his position that he can accept being ranked behind, and that's Steph Curry. We talk about two guys up in the stratosphere of where point guards of today's game are playing, and Dame is sitting on that cloud 9 of Steph.
Up top, Thibault. Brown with some nice D.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
It's stolen by Smart. Here's Horford. They get it back. Outside, Brown. Over Sharp. Brown can't hit. The Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And that one is hammered home.
Well, all eyes on Lillard defensively, and that causes a big-time breakdown, and he's quick to take advantage.
Brown. Lillard against Smart. Top of the key. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Tatum against Thibault. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. Boston, no good that time either.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. And the league finally moving to curtail take fouls in transition. You like the change?
Well, I think everybody's ready for that. The best part of NBA action, BA, as you know, is fast break basketball. So to get more 3-on-2s or 3-on-1s, lob plays, and guys taking off and throwing down monster dunks, I'm all for it.
Pass to Sharp. Grant against Tatum. Tries again.
2 minutes remaining.
Grant's shot is off.
2 minutes.
And Boston has possession. 4-point game. Sharp grabs the miss. Horford against Grant. Out left to the wing. The 3. Here's Lillard. Drops in the 3. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I love Dame's attitude. If the D is going to back up like that, that shot's no problem.
Brown drives in. Pass to Tatum. Thibault with a steal. Fast break. Here we go. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
1:24 left in the first half. Here's Grant. And there's the drive. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Grant's always looking for those seams, so when he finds one, he'll rip right into it, like his aggressiveness there.
Tatum passes to Williams. Tatum against Thibault. Williams a screen on Thibault. Up top, Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Here's Lillard, and the dunk by Lillard.
Such a great athlete, and when Damian Lillard has room to prove it, he'll throw it down.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Boston with the ball. They trail by 11. Grant with a screen on Smart. A 3. Here's Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Brown passes to Smart. Now here's Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. The fadeaway. Offensive rebound. Kick out to Brown. Can they get it? He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Portland.
37. The Celtics. 23.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the floor for Boston, we've got Mike Muscala, Danilo Gallinari out there with Grant Williams. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's White in at the 2-guard spot.
And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot, and was a nice signing by Boston.
Well, the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
Portland has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Lillard double team. Got a piece of it. Gallinari with it. He's picked up by Lillard.
Foul. Drew Eubanks. First personal foul.
So much trust about what Gallinari has experienced throughout his professional career, so he accepts the role he's been given.
Reddish is checked in for Portland. Simons comes in for Sharp. Williams from long range. That one no good. And it's Portland the other way. They've led by as many as 14. Double team on Lillard. Pass to Reddish. There's the three. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Brogdon. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Brogdon inside, never rushed, effective with the soft touch.
Lillard outside. There's Simons with a three. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Whew, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Pass to Simons. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Portland has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range.
Stay out of the way!
Wow!
Tough to slow down the momentum that Simons has here. Just powered through on the drive.
Brogdon pass to Williams. Back to Brogdon. A minute 53 left in the third quarter. Scala's got space. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Lillard outside. Pass to Reddish. Back to Lillard. Simons outside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on White.
Taking his motion right into the D. Simons does a good job drawing that contact.
So the Trailblazers, Little's checked in for Thibault, and it's Sharp in for Damian Lillard.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
Simons with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Reddish. Sinks the tray. Reddish has got 9.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Pass to Williams. Back to Gallinari. To the wing, right side. Now here's Brogdon. He's covered closely. Simons with it. Now guarded by White. Simons' shot is good.
So much fun to watch Simons get this kind of confidence. He's so speedy with the ball, creates off the dribble. This kid's impressive.
The putback. The rebound by Eubanks. Pass to Little. Back to Reddish. From deep. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Here's Sharp. They grab their own miss. Second chance shot. Another one falls for Portland.
Can't back off of Reddish. He's going to let it rip.
White for 3. Here's Williams. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for Portland. 11 points in the quarter. He's on. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Sharp out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Nasir Little. Then it's Drew Eubanks. And it's Reddish in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
And sly move by Brown to ensure the foul. He won't pass up on a chance to draw one off you.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Trailblazers.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half. That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Simons. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
Well, defense comes right at Simons inside, but he's staying pretty poised on that play.
Smart outside. Reddish against Horford. Fades. That one falls. Horford's got his first 2 points.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
And he's going for the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And it's Portland with a rebound. Lillard outside. And the dunk by Lillard.
This is one of those nights where you throw out the cliche. You can only hope to contain him. Lillard on one tonight.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So for the Blazers, Nurkic has checked in for Eubanks. Grant comes in for Reddish. And it's Thibault in for Lillard. Horford for 3. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Al Horford has been in the league a long time and has had several stops. He's seen a lot of success. Everywhere he's gone, he's been a productive big man.
And he makes all 3. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And there's the screen. Lillard passes to Simons. From deep. Thibault finds Simons. Going inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Tatum.
Initiative taken by Simons on offense there, attracting the defense, and that kind of attention helps him draw fouls.
And the second free throw is good. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Horford outside. Back to Smart. Deflects the pass. And here's Tatum, looking to get back on track. Simons with a rebound. To the paint. For 3, here's Lillard. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Tatum way outside. Kicks it out to Smart. Jacks up a 3. Back to Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Lillard passes to Simons. Hauled in by Brown. For Boston, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Smart outside. 3-pointer off the mark. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here.
Lillard just plays with a flat-out edge. Dangerous as a player who knows how to draw contact inside.
And both free throws good for Lillard. Boston has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Trailblazers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player.
Oh,
yes, sir!
Wow!
Good job with Simons not hesitating. Just opened up for a split second, and he was ready to fire.
Williams a screen on Thibault. Tatum with it. Nurkic picks him up. Simons with a steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Oh, and the jam by Lillard.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Lillard passes to Simons. Back to Lillard. The three. The rebound, Celtics. Here's Horford. The floater. Damian Lillard with the rebound. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Tatum with a steal. Here's Smart. And he comes up with a bucket.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Lillard outside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Simons showing he can be a capable scorer, but there's still some potential upside with his playmaking. This guy is growing in his confidence.
That one's no good. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
This should be a battle of the backcourts, and you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Mikal Bridges, and it's Claxton in at the 5, down low. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Good on the three-point shot.
I mean, a lights-out perimeter shooter. Lillard isn't bashful at looking to fire from downtown.
Dinwiddie against Lillard. Lets it go from deep. Here's Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. 5 to shoot. And Grant sends it back.
Nice defensive reflexes from Jeremy Grant. Able to get in there and throw off that shot.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. And after several playoff runs, the Portland Trail Blazers, Smitty, decided to shake things up.
The decision to deal key role players shows they wanted a change in direction. They felt like their team needed some changes, but it looks like they still are aiming to remain competitive.
Now Bridges. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. To the paint, Finney-Smith. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there. Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Dinwiddie wide open. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And the basket by Lillard. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Finney-Smith gets to Dinwiddie. The pass to Finney-Smith, stolen by Grant. Lillard from outside. Grant finds Lillard with the drive, and Damian Lillard with the change.
Taking it to the defense right there. Lillard can do it all.
Nets trail by 4. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks. Yeah, the Nets head coach and I were able to chat. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, we're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Bridges. Finney-Smith passes to Claxton. Simons kicks to Lillard. Off target from outside. Nets have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Lillard against Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's Finney-Smith. Covered by Simons. Pass to Claxton. Latrey scored the basket. His second of 2 attempts. 6 changes of the lead here.
Both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Lillard from outside sinks the three-pointer. Lillard's got 11 points.
And there's that competitive spirit from Dame, marching right back and answering the call.
And that one is hammered home.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And it's Simons missing.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And stolen by Thibault. Dinwiddie against Lillard. Pass to Simons. Over in the corner, Lillard. Just 5 to shoot from deep. And another 3 for Portland.
Well, Damian Lillard is such an intelligent playmaker. He sees an opening and dishes the ball.
Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
All the officials are all over that.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of this game.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
So timeout call here. The first for Portland.
Breaker dance crew. They're out there always working hard. Your Blazers breaker dance crew.
Simons from outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing.
Fans, a big round of applause for your Trailblazers Youth Dance Team.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Blazers?
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. They've got Cameron Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the guard position. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Dinwiddie. Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
A display of pure athleticism by Jeremy Grant, rising up for the huge dunk.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown, stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
To the middle, here's Claxton. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. And the shot is long. And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You have to include Walton Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
And Lillard kicks to Grant. That one doesn't drop. Bridges with some nice defense. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. Claxton with the bucket.
Salvaged the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Here's Grant. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. Eubanks, he's checked in for Portland. Sharp comes in for Lillard.
For your Trailblazer, Drew Eubanks.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Curry outside, hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Grant goes in, and Grant slams it home.
It's so good to watch Grant do his thing on offense. He loves leaping up and dropping the hammer.
Curry passes to Claxton. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
Here's Simons, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Here's Sharp. Goes up off the inbound. And then Sharp with the dunk. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside Curry. Throws it up high. Throws down the alley-oop slam. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize. Deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Nets leading by 5. Curry looking around. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Curry. Inside. Claxton. The shot will not fall.
This is the shot he want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Picked away. Curry with him. They double team Curry. Here's Johnson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Curry passes to Claxton. That shot off.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Bridges outside. Here's Finney-Smith and the powerful one-handed slam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Simons. Here's Thibault with 1 on the clock.
Agile drive by Anthony Simons. He sees an opening and takes off.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Nets up 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Trailblazers trail by 5. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Grant, and it's Watford in at the 5. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. O'Neal with it, now defended by Grant. Now here's Thomas. Defense right on him. Back to O'Neal. The rebound by Watford. Portland's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Jeremy Grant, part of a loaded second round of the 2014 draft.
Kevin, Jeremy signing a max contract, rare for a second rounder. Also in that 2014 second round draft, MVP, the Joker, Joe Harris, Jordan Clarkson, Spencer Dinwiddie. Wow, that second round proved to have some players.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Portland. Dinwiddie right side. From past the arc. Offensive rebound.
And the length of Simmons using this as well as that athleticism to pull in the offensive rebound.
Here now is Dinwiddie. He's got 6. Clock at 6. And there's the spin dunk to finish it off.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
This is when they need it the most. So they're so close to evening this game up.
Thomas passes to O'Neal. He kicks it to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Back to O'Neal. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Lillard. Goes back up. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
A solid rebounder at both ends. Jeremy Grant has even more potential in that area if he wants to focus on it.
You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer, but what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
Radish, he's checked in for Jeremy Grant. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Ben Simmons. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Royce O'Neal. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Harris. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Thomas.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Nurkic, a screen on Bridges. The pass to Nurkic. Here's Lillard. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. Shooting 78%.
Capable of getting it done from anywhere. Lillard is adept at getting to his spot and finding his rhythm.
Dinwiddie against Lillard. Dinwiddie's shot is off. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Sharp. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Trailblazers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Brooklyn making some changes. Simmons comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Curry subbed in for Dinwiddie. And it's tied up with that one.
One of those guys who stuffs the stat sheet. Nurkic is a double-double machine who also picks up a few steals and assists.
Lillard against Curry. To the inside. Nurkic with the steal. Inside. And Reddish with the slam.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game. Oh, okay.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he sees it.
Lillard, the pass to Sharp. Reddish with the ball. To the wing on the left. Plenty of space. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
And Curry, here we go. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Curry's got it all tied up now for Brooklyn.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Nurkic, the pass to Lillard. Back to Nurkic. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Simons, he's checked in for Portland.
Your Blazer Dancer.
There's 39 seconds left to play here in the third, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
Blazers ball.
Portland's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Back to Thibault. Nurkic kicks to Simons. Takes it inside.
So dangerous when he puts it on the deck. Simons doesn't let contact phase him.
Curry against Lillard. To the middle. And then Simmons slams it in.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Lillard dishes to Reddish. Fade away. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
47, the Nets, 40.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Seth Curry. Simmons is out there with Johnson. Then it's Bridges. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Simmons got a hand on it. Lillard attacking, and Lillard throws it down.
Speed and agility. Lillard gets in there and flies up for a dunk.
And the call will be against Anthony Simon. That is his first foul of the game. Shot from the inbound. Reddish grabs the rebound.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
They could have tied it up. That was a huge opportunity they missed.
The shot's good from Simon.
Showing the quickness. Nice catch and shoot by Anthony.
Lillard against Curry. Fires the three. Kept alive. Here's Claxton, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Lillard finds Thibault. Back to Lillard. Lays it up off the glass. Lillard's got the lead up to 5 now for the Trailblazers.
The handles. The defenders simply can't keep up with Lillard.
Simmons sets a screen for Curry. And he stays with it. For the three, here's Simmons. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
How about the concentration by the 6'10" Simmons? Ridiculously good at completing these chances despite the D's best effort.
Lillard scanning the floor. Pass to Reddish. There's the triple. Lillard attacking.
And quite the honor last year for Damian Lillard, getting named to the NBA 75th anniversary team.
Greg, it was a well-deserved acknowledgement of his skills. He's a perennial all-star who continues to do astounding things on the floor. Lillard, he takes pride in being a leader for his team. His hunger to win is undeniable.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Grant's checked in, and a switch here for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie's checked in, and Simmons slams it in.
And the feel for the game Simmons has, so adept at cashing in on what the D gives him off these pick and roll.
Lillard, the pass to Grant. Driving inside.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Dinwiddie against Lillard. Down low, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And at his size, all Simmons needs is prime-time positioning, and he's golden. A fantastic dunker.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Portland.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And something else that stands out is how efficient they've been from the mid-range, making the most of their opportunities.
The Nets making a switch here. Curry's checked in. Johnson, the pass to Claxton. He dishes it to Simmons. Simmons sets a screen for Curry. Clock at 4. And Grant sends it back. And he recovers it. And now here's Nurkic. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers.
2 minutes.
4-point game.
2 minutes.
Simons with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. A three-pointer is right on target. Lillard's got 16 here in the second half.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're down by 7. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. Dinwiddie's checked in for Curry. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He said, if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Love how Simmons commands the ball, especially in the big moment.
And Lillard kicks to Thibault. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Bridges with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. He drops the first one. That shrinks the margin to just 4.
Yeah, a national champion in college. Bridges has also played in the finals. So Mikal is built for pressure moments like this.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Nurkic finds Grant. And it's Thibault in the corner. Good, and Grant gets the assist. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
And Simmons, just such a gifted player, someone who is mentally strong in these situations.
And the basket by Lillard.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Here's Grant, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Grant with the ball. Outguarded by Simmons. Simons kicks to Grant. And it's off from three-point range.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
And another turnover here by Brooklyn.
This is what we talk about, value in each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Simons, the pass to Lillard. Bridges with the steal. Misses there. And so it's Portland winning this one, even early on in this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.
look at the glass work, it is all about pride and effort. Look, no team that stresses rebounding wants to lose the battle on the boards.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Now here's Williams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Mikal Bridges.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find, and I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA.
And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, BA, the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
Now here's Smart. Outside, Brown. Offline with a 3. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Outside, Finney-Smith. Pass to Claxton. Shot clock at 6. Smart grabs the miss. Now here's Brown. Outside, Williams. Back to Tatum. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Look, this dude is well built, man. He's a specimen. He's 6'8". Look, he's going to score inside if he gets that close.
Outside, Finney-Smith. Back to Dinwiddie. Outside, Johnson. Pass to Claxton. Yep, that one's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Brown can't hit.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Bridges on the attack. Here's Johnson. And there's a pick. Here's the 3. From the arc. Smart grabs the miss. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Brown passes to Tatum. Uses the glass on the layup. Tatum's got his second basket on the night.
Those assist numbers from Brown have continued to creep up. Marcus Smart is one of the toughest players in this league, mentally and physically. So willing to sacrifice himself on a play, on both ends. And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Tatum against Johnson. A shot from the mid-range. They get it again. Out to Horford. Tatum passes to Horford. It's Smart on the wing. Another shot. Yes! Great play by Horford to set him up.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
Smart's toughness does really stand out on defense, though, Richard.
Yeah, because he gets right up in your jersey. Even though it can put him in harm's way, if he thinks he can trip you up at all, he'll put his body on the line.
The Nets have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. It's Finney-Smith with the drive. Pass to Claxton. Nice move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Claxton's got 7 points in the game.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Tatum passes to Brown. Tipped. Tatum against Johnson. Oh! Wow! Unreal! That's what they came for.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
There's 37 seconds left in the opening quarter. It's stolen by Smart. Williams up top. Pass to Brown. Horford outside. Goes back up. Rebounded by the Nets.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Here's Claxton. Off target at the rim. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the net.
And your Celtics, you 16.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Nets.
You know, the way things fell apart for the Nets has some saying the super team's era might be ending. The Nets went all in and handed over a lot of control to those stars. Now, can they reestablish the culture that attracted them in the first place?
Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
As point guards go, I don't know that anyone can throw it down like Simmons. He dunks more than most centers do.
Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do."
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks.
And it seems wherever Horford has gone during his career, his teammates really enjoyed playing with him. A testament to his leadership.
You can tell Horford's teammates look up to him. He's an accomplished veteran with a lot of experience and knowledge, Richard.
Yeah, he's just so selfless. The kind of guy who actively tries to make his teammates better. Just a terrific glue guy.
Brown against Dinwiddie. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Brooklyn with the ball. Smart passes to Tatum. Horford outside, takes the three, and the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Horford's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Up top, Dinwiddie, hounded by Tatum. Here's Simmons, and slam dunk by Simmons.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Kicks it out to Smart. Back to Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Johnson against Tatum. Brown can't hit. The Nets have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Bridges outside. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And here's Brown for three. And the Celtics another three. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Celtics. From deep three-point range. Doesn't go that time. And Boston going the other way now. Pass to Smart.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve, those who stay around. There's Tatum with the three. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Strong from three-point land. Tatum is about a 40% shooter from deep, that's impressive.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. O'Neal, he's checked in for Claxton. Harris comes in for Johnson. Thomas, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Curry in for Dinwiddie. Curry against Smart. Now here's Curry. Defense is right there.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Here's Brown. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it. And he'll shoot one more at the line. Claxton, he's checked in for O'Neal. Free throw good. Brown.
Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
Smart against Curry. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Oh, a big night for Tatum. This is a guy who's put up 60 in the game. There is a short list, very short, that I am not on, who have done that.
Smart outside to the middle. Horford outside. Williams. There's 25 seconds left in the first half of this one. Down low. Horford with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And the jam by Brown. And now it's a 12-point Celtic lead.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Curry passes to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And so it's Jason Tate. Thanks very much, Allie.
The Celtics, 31. The Nets, 21.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And so in the game for the Nets, Ben Simmons is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Thomas in a shooting guard. Curry passes to Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Brown finds Horford. Fades away. Rebound Brooklyn.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Here's Thomas. Out to Harris. Tatum with a steal. And here's Brown for three. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
Brown showing the quick release with the pull-up there.
Curry against Smart. Simmons with a screen on Smart. Curry passes to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Here's Tatum. On the wing, Tatum launches it. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. Simmons with it. Picked up by Tatum. And it's Simmons with the jam.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Finney Smith's checked in for Brooklyn. The Nets have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Williams against Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
He's getting after it, but needs some help if they're going to get it done.
Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then here's Allen Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
To the inside, and that one is stuffed right through.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Right side Tatum, pass to Horford. Tries it from the top of the key. That one's wide left. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Thomas. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Outside Tatum. Smart with the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside Tatum. And he can't jam it through.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Curry passes to Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Horford. 5 on the clock. Offline from the top of the key. The Nets have gone a perfect 7 for 7 and looking strong in this third quarter. Thomas. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Deflected. Outside, Finney-Smith. They set the screen to the paint. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Hey, I'd keep feeding him every trip. He's been on fire this quarter.
Here's Tatum driving in. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Tatum's got 4 points this quarter.
How about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Pass to Claxton. Finney-Smith with it. Back to Claxton. Here's Thomas, defended by Brown. Horford with a steal. And he's going for the oop here. And Williams punches it home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
And he knocks down the first one.
Smith, 2 shots.
So he gets them both. Williams on the wing. Here's Tatum. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. It's the
Please give a big round of applause.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5. That's the Boston 5. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. The Celtics with the lead. Outside, Brown fires the 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Well, Brooklyn's shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. To the middle, Claxton. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Brown in the high post. Johnson on him. The kick out to Williams. On the wing, Tatum. Outside, Williams. Horford outside. 5 to shoot. Over Simmons. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's Bridges on the wing. Defended by Brown. They set the pick. Bridges passes to Simmons. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Simmons has got 22.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Tatum gets the bucket.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. It's stolen by Smart. Brown with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Back to Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 4 assists now tonight. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Celtics. Bridges passes to Simmons. Horford with a steal. Now the Celtics on the move. And Brown with the stuff.
For an athlete like Brown, you salivate. You just start drooling thinking about the open floor. Fast breaks are your friend.
Inside, here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Oh, looks like somebody came out this half on a mission, and his intensity on offense has been fun to watch.
Horford finds Smart. Got a hand on it. Williams against Dinwiddie. Pass to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Oh, impressive play from Simmons, showing he can step up and be the guy on offense when he has to.
Oh, nice shot by Brown.
There you go, JV. I love his confidence. One of his strongest traits.
It's stolen by Smart. Horford outside. Out to the right wing. Smart passes to Horford. Now Tatum. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, coach has to love that it's Tatum at the line. He's such a clutch performer.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Pass to Claxton. Dinwiddie outside. To the middle. And it's Simmons with the jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Brown against Bridges. Back to Smart. Kick out to Brown. All sorts of time. Bullseye! Brown's got 23.
In the clutch, Brown is someone you rely on, and he knows how to find his team points in a hurry.
Here's Dinwiddie. Count it!
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Smart outside. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots it from the high post. Then Simmons grabs the board. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're behind by 3. 29 seconds left in the fourth. Brooklyn making some changes. Finney Smith checked in for Claxton, and it's Curry in for Dinwiddie. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Nets said to the team. He told them this is a game that we can win. It's a game we should win. We've matched those guys step for step. From this point forward, let's try to force them to play at our tempo.
Allie, thank you. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Brown often calls for the ball down the stretch. He wants to be the guy that they go to in these moments.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick foul.
And slam dunk by Simmons.
Answering the call, Ben Simmons, huge in the biggest moment.
Smart outside. And so it's Boston who scraped by with the win. That, thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for the entire...
So off the tip, it's Boston. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the 3.
Jason Tatum continues to emerge, guys, as one of the most elite players on both ends. We know on the offensive end he's a dangerous 3-level scorer. He's also capable of locking you up defensively.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Now here's Tatum after the miss from Damian Lillard.
Boy, once he gets going, all 6'8", 210 pounds, Tatum very hard to stop off the bounce.
Nurkic a screen on Smart. Lillard finds Nurkic. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Now here's Tatum. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Thibault. The shot by Lillard wide open. Misses the 3. And it's Williams with the ball for Boston. Hooked away. Smart on the wing. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, though he's not known as a prolific three-point shooter, Marcus Smart takes his time, delivers. That's a big-time shot.
Now here's Simons. Grant. The shot missing. Good work defensively by Horford. Tatum wide open. He fires one. His shot's good. Brown making the play. 6 points for Jason Tatum.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Lillard misses. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Brown kicks to Tatum. Outside, Horford. Back to Tatum. Wide open look. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
That shot wide open. Lillard's got 5 now.
And you see the confidence Lillard has from that spot. You expect him to knock those down.
Tatum's shot is off. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Lillard, right side. Nurkic the pass to Lillard. Nurkic against Tatum. 6 to shoot. From the line. And Nurkic, the bucket on the assist by Lillard.
Yeah, quick thinking, wins Dame assist. Finds the open man and the ball instantly there for the finish.
Bounce pass from Smart.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Lillard outside. Passes to Nurkic. Lillard right side. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Don't let his height fool you. Lillard can rise up with the best of them.
Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
Here is Lillard after the three-pointer from Al Horford. And Lillard kicks to Grant. To the paint. And finished off by Nurkic.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
Smart finds Brown. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Lillard. 7 points in the game. Pass to Simons. Williams with the steal. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. The finish, and Brown throws it down hard.
How confident is Jaylen Brown in his handle? The dribble drive through traffic, really nice.
Grant with a screen on Smart. Lillard has the open look, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Lillard's got 9 points.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Nurkic with the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shots. He knocks that one away with authority. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Grant sets a screen for Lillard. And another three for Portland.
You love to see Lillard this fired up on offense. Gives his entire squad a big boost of energy.
Pass to Horford. Outside, Smart. Pulls up on the wing. The shot, no good. That one misses. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it out. It's this.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics U.S. team.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
Lillard from outside. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Smart against Grant. Fades. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Lillard from outside, and the Trailblazers another 3.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Nice shot by Smart.
Well, you know Marcus Smart understands how to use his body inside, and I just love how he goes right up with the shot.
It's tipped. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And Brown throws it down.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Simons with the ball. And it's Horford picking him up. Grant the pass to Simons. Driving to the basket. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Horford. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Wow, here's Brown. He's got 9. Here's Tatum. And that one goes long. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for Portland. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
Smart finds Williams.
Well, getting in the lane and making your presence known is crucial part of the defense for these guys.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm. Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Now, here's Nurkic. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Viper powered down with both hands.
Great dish from Nurkic there. He really has a sixth sense for those reads.
The kick out to Williams. Here's Smart. He's got 5. Deflects the pass and stolen by Lillard. And Grant with the clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by Grant.
To me, this is where Jeremy Grant can really flourish. In transition in the open floor, use that speed, sir.
Celtics trail by 7. Here's Brown, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive ability. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Reddish, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Sharp comes in for Damian Lillard.
Boy, guys, what extraordinary growth from Jaylen Brown over the course of his young career. Tighter handle, consistency from deep. This guy is serious about his craft, and it's paying dividends.
Down low, here's Williams. The Trailblazers pull it in. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Clearly a foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Williams. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And one thing Williams has, a lot of natural strength. You can play him physical, but most of the time he's going to win that battle.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Gallinari, he's checked in for Horford. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. White, he's checked in for Brown. And Brogdon subbed in for Marcus Smart. The Trailblazers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And White kicks to Muscala. Here's Brogdon. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got his 5th rebound in this one. 1 second left. He takes it in.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that'll do it for the first half. Trailblazers lead by 7. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. For those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Anthony Simons out there with Sharp. Then it's Reddish. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Nurkic in at the center, filling out the middle. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. Trailblazers leading by 8. Here's Sharp, and there's the drive. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Simons against Gallinari, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group. Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
Well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon, maybe the smartest guy in the NBA. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
Well, the triple drive from Malcolm Brogdon is one of the key aspects to balance that pretty perimeter game. What a nice move.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And it's Gallinari missing. Trailblazers leading by 11. Here's Reddish. The pass to Simons. There's the drive. And that one is stuffed right through.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Wasted no time on that one. White's got his first 3 points of the game.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White, rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Boston's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Out to White. Back to Brogdon. It's stolen by Reddish. A solo fast break. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. Nails the open triple off the fast break.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And they get it back. Yep, that one goes in there. Nurkic has got 8 points.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
Gallinari wide open, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 4 assists now tonight. Pulls it from the elbow. The shot's good from Simons. Simons has got 22 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now the pass to Sharp. Back to Simons. The shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And it's White missing. Trailblazers leading by 16. Reddish finds Thibault for 3. Rebound by Muscala. White down low, covered by Simons. The kick out to Williams. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul. Blazers substitution.
And so it's Portland with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've got their field goal. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Gallinari is out there with Muscala. Then there's Derek White. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Williams at the small forward. That's the Boston 5. Reddish with the screen for Lillard. Back to Reddish. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Sometimes Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Reddish, no good on the free throw. Endorse this Celtics team, very young. How are they doing?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core. But the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous. Each season, Jason Tatum has added something to his offensive arsenal, and right now he's putting everything to exceptional use.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Blazers.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Nurkic with the steal. Over Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A physical big, Nurkic embracing, going up and attracting the contact when he's trying to score.
Simons, he's checked in for Sharp.
And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
And Lillard gets it to go.
And we've seen Lillard hit that shot before. He has no fear when it comes to the deep three.
Brown trying to free himself up. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Tatum. Lillard outside. Here's the 3, and the Trailblazers another 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Here's Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Beyond the arc. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
Portland ball.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. 17 points was their biggest margin. Stolen by Smart. Outside Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 7th assist in the game.
Well, consistent catch-and-shoot opportunities will be available for Jason Tatum, and he makes good on it.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays. You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
To the right side. Nurkic kicks to Thibault. Tries the spin move. Lillard from outside sinks the triple. Lillard's got 12 now in this quarter.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Brown wide open. He fires. Williams kicks to Smart. The kick out to Tatum. Outside, Smart. Horford the pass to Smart. Back to Horford. Passes it to Brown. The Celtics working the ball around now. And it's slammed in by Williams.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Trailblazers.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Lillard.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And Lillard kicks to Simons. Lillard with it. Out guarded by Smart. Stolen by Smart. Dishes it to Brown. Launches it. Portland grabs the miss. Here is Lillard. No good. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This was a very strong David. Thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it.